Hey fellas, Rusty coming at you. Today we're going to take a look at a Twosun 336. So hopefully you guys been following me. I'm doing modern Mondays. On Mondays, well, I can and tell them out of modern knives. And Twosun happens to be a brand that I just keep on getting more of. The reason I got 3 of these models is sort of a long story. In a quick shell, I handle the returns for a fella, Twosun selling agent, and they come through me, and these 3 came, and well, they came, and the person that returned them was a naughty person. I'll share you the details, but we've been getting some people who are intentionally stripping hardware or stealing hardware and then returning it, and it's just a dick move. All of the screws here are stripped. What a dick. So anyways, I get lucky because the seller doesn't want to resell junk, so I get a sweet deal on some knives. The Twosun T336 is a WONG design, and I love WONG designs, and you can see it has a lot of WONG's probably one of the original designers. I'd say Twosun's been around 2024 right now. Oh, I'm thinking I've seen stuff maybe from 2016, so we're at like 8 years. And they they really started really cranking stuff out 2018, 19, or 2020. I didn't start my channel till 2019, but they have the capabilities, as you can see here, with the blade grinds. They're even blade grinds, the blade finishes, the sharpening. We have a compound grind, that's a hollow grind, and you can see, and a flat grind. You can just see hollow. You don't always see hollow grinds when you're just looking at it. And I can see hollow. That's a deep hollow. That's a flat. This is what they call your blade stock. We have good jimping. So this is just a good example of the way a knife should be put together. We have titanium, we have solid lockup. When I say put together, I'm talking about the tolerances and the way things fit together, and then the overall design, little features like having this micarta cover the actual frame lock, if you will. In this case, we'll maybe call it a liner, a titanium liner. Good blade centering. I'll compare all 3 of these in a second. I have been carrying this one. That's how I first discovered the boo, because I wanted to pull it apart, I wanted to clean it up, I wanted to oil it, and all of these other hardware came out like a dream, like they normally do on my Twosuns. And then this one right there wanted to be stripped, and it's almost like the guy cross-threaded it as well. So anyways, that lockup, that's exactly what you want. If you take a peek at that, the way that this micarta is inset, guys, that's just excellent tolerances. Could you be better? Yes, and at the same time, I don't know how. As far as the quality goes, I know the 14C is excellent quality. It's well heat treated, and I think I'll send this one to Jolly. I'm going to send one of these to Jolly Peanut. Jolly's a buddy. He's one of the first channels I connected with when I first got in to following, and I know he's a WONG design fan. He likes the WONG designs, And I'd just like to send him one of these just to share in my good fortune. Jolly, pretty sure you're watching. Apologize, I can't send you one that you could take apart simply. But I bet you can take it apart. I know you're a handy man. The reason I got these out, I wanted to show you how the lockup is on these. So for me, the sign of a quality, shall we say, company is when the lockup, I mean, that's just great. In my opinion, just excellent. So we've got good design, we've got good, I'll say, materials is where I was at. This is really good micarta for burlap micarta. What does that mean? Well, that means it's burlap. Burlap's kind of a junk material. But it's kind of a good material for a knife handle. It's going to be strong. It's going to provide some grip. It's not the best looking. And this one is one that hasn't been handled a lot. You'll see what it looks like when it's new. And then one that starts to get some oils on there. And you can oil these. You can see what happens here with mine. I can tell, even though I couldn't take it apart and clean it, it's starting to break in. Has a nice detent, both on the thumb deploy and on the flipper tab. And it's got, what do we got here? A good sharpening choil. So we'll set that aside. I'm going to put Jollies over in a box I'm going to send to them. And I'll just keep this one for a rainy day. So I've carried this one maybe a few days out of the last month. It's nice in the pocket. It's got a little bit of a bite to it to get in and out. But it will chew up your dressy tight pants, and over time it can wear on your jeans. Let's bring out another knife that I've carried. Then reminds me of each other in the way of size. And I don't think that this knife ever got to be popular in the way like we can have. Look at that. It also breaks in very nicely. I expect my Twosun to get here someday. This is a Safavid Keen Nader, and that would be a N690 stonewash with also top swedge. This one's in G10. I do have one in my Micarta. This is a petrified fish, and this is your cutout. This is a steel. What are we calling that? Liner. But you can kind of see what WONG did here, because see, now we've got titanium, and then we have a cover, and here we have steel, and then we got a G10 cover. So that's kind of some ingenuity WONG did. These were selling for like $72 brand new. They're discontinued now. I wouldn't doubt it if you're going to be hard pressed to find these brand new, and I think they were about $105. So just a little comparison. And I'm going to bring out another Twosun I've had. This is a TS336, and this is a Raihi design. And Raihi, I've had this one for about 3 or 4 years. One of the first Twosuns I bought. Raihi's still around. Raihi's kind of broke off on his own, doing his own knives. But that's a hollow ground. That's a compound grind with what you get when you don't have a cover over your frame. But very much the same style of knife, if you will. Other than WONG added the micarta on the exterior and the thumb studs. So, hey, I went on long enough. JP, thanks for all your support, all you viewers that are consistently there now and over the years. I want to thank you guys. That's about it.